Hi, I'm Christina from Physique 57, and I, in this next 10 minutes, am going to define your thighs. And all you're going to need is a ball and a steady piece of furniture. Let's get started. Grab that ball, take it nice and high between your inner thighs. Now this is very important. If you have any knee sensitivity, the ball's gonna go down just a little bit closer to your knees. I'm very advocate of making sure we're protected. So nice, good posture for this position. Upright parallel for those of you that know what I'm doing. Just soften the knees for me. Hover your heels. Hover means about an inch off the floor. Remember how tiny an inch is. All I'm gonna do is pulse, that's it. Super simple. So sometimes the most simplest things can be effective as long as our form is right. So posture, my head, my shoulders, rib cage, abs are tight, right? Everything is balanced right over my waistline. I have a nice loose grip on that bar because I'm not depending on the bar for my balance. My abs are checking my balance. And if you can maybe even check that posture a couple times, your balance, give it a try. And now just a deep breath. This pulse is getting every inch of your quad muscles, right? We are defining thighs. The lower, the deeper you are in the positions, the more you'll activate those muscles. Now I want you to just hold it and squeeze. In, in, in. Now the bend in my legs is isometrically making all my quad muscles work. The squeeze of the ball, inner thighs, right? Strong, strong inner thighs help to stabilize my knee joints. For this last 10 seconds, can you lift your heels high? Just an option, just a challenge, and I'm just still squeezing the ball, maybe getting a little lower with me. Come on, I'm right here with you, pushing you at home. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 5, 4, little lower, 3, 2, now active reset. What that means is incline your chest, drop your heels on an incline, tailbone back, head from tailbone, neutral spine, tiny little curve in my low back, very important pulse. That's it, right here. So my quads are still working. My knees are in alignment with my hips. My knees are tracking over my toes, so everything is parallel, everything is stabilized in terms of my posture. But that ball right between my thighs is making my quads and my inner thighs work a little bit harder because I have to hold a position with my legs. And the more we hold, the more we get those muscles working, the more calories you are going to burn. Now for this last little bit, hold it at the bottom, squeeze fast. In, 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 in. If you're ready for it, high heels again. One more time. Just finding your balance, finding your strength, maybe pushing yourself to get as low as possible. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, drop your heels. We have an active reset. All we're gonna do is some simple leg lifts, taking that ball right to your chest. All I want you to do is soften your knees. If you need that piece of furniture, hold it right on, no problem. Extend one leg to me, lift it off the floor, little pulses, that's it, pulse. Now, in my leg lifts, it's very simple, right? You're probably like, that doesn't look very hard. Now, if you're doing it effectively, if you're doing it with good posture, it will. You'll feel every inch of your quads. My supporting leg, that bend, is making my quad on that other side work. My abs are supporting my balance, my posture. You're almost there. Take a deep breath, relax your shoulders. Try not to let anything move in your body. I'm starting to lose my balance. I'm gonna hold on because it is really tough. Take a nice deep breath, extending all those muscles, flexing through my kneecap. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Flex your toes. Turn the heel up to the ceiling. Inner thigh, baby. So inner thighs, just important as having strong because that's what helps to stabilize your knee joint. And for someone that's very familiar with having a knee sensitivity, very good for my knees. This is one of the things that I did to really help strengthen my legs post-surgery. So I want you to take advantage of the simplicity of these exercises, make them work for you, all right? Take a deep breath, maybe get a little lower. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, where there's a right, there's a left. And I'm a lefty, we always get forgot about. Bend your knees, extend your left leg long, right through the toes, through the leg, little pulse, oh baby, my balance. So see, if I did not have my steady piece of furniture, it saved me. It helped me find my posture, my balance again. And that's exactly what we use it for. So just a tiny, tiny little pulse. The leg is super extended long. I have that flexion in my kneecap and I'm balancing right over my supporting leg. Take a deep breath. Maybe just get a little lower, especially now that we're getting a little bit deeper involved into that little session of our workout, right? Nice deep breath. And I want you to just keep your posture super tall. Keep that focus on your quads. You're almost there. We have 5 seconds left. Can you give me 5 really long lifts? 3, 2, hold. Flex your toes. Turn the heel up. Inner thigh, baby. Okay. This is when I really start to feel that burn, because my quad, my supporting leg is fighting. My right quad is fighting to hold my balance, my stabilization. This leg, right, my left leg that's working, good balance. Whoo, baby. Press, press, press. Can you maybe get a little lower? If your quads are not on fire, I need you to get lower. I need you to press towards me, right through the heel. Energy, 3, 2, you're out. Shake it out, all right. We are not done. Take that ball right between those ankles. A little bit of a different position, very similar. So steady piece of furniture, hand on your waistline, bend your knees, keeping them parallel. Hover your heels, upright parallel. Gotta love that parallel, good for knee strength, stability. All we do is tap the knees in, that's it. Just tapping the knees, deep breath. Seems simple, right? What I want you to keep in mind though, everyone has different ranges of motion. All of our bodies are different. My knees don't actually touch, but I'm fighting to get them into that position because that's activating my inner thighs. And now the lower I bend my knees, the more every inch of my quads are gonna fire up. You have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, burner, high heels, fast. That's it. Simple, right? Not so simple if you're doing it with me. Get a little lower, a little lower. I want you to try to squeeze and tap as fast as you can, right? Find a goal, stick to it, and nail it. You can do it. You can do anything you want. You have 5, 4, a little lower, 3, 2, oh baby. Little recovery. I want you to bend your knees, incline your chest. So you see the pattern, very similar to before. Start a pulse, that's it. The ball doesn't move. Nothing moves. My abs especially do not move. They stay tight, locked in the entire time. Shoulders are relaxed, and I'm pulsing. So those fundamentals, knee to ankle, does not move. Stays totally still. My spine is neutral. A little bit of a curve in my low back. My quads, you hear how I'm getting out of breath? If you're not out of breath yet, if you feel like you need a little more, I want you to get lower. So nice deep breath for me, keeping your posture long, your shoulder blades connected, hold. All I want is just squeeze. Maybe even high heels. Can you get a little lower? This is a burnout, it's a finisher. It's like that sprint to the finish line. Take a nice deep breath for me. Drive those knees. A little bit more of a bend in the knee. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Whew. Not too much of a rest. Don't let that fool you. We have some thigh dancing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start in what we call a wide second. Your feet, wider than your body, literally wider than your body, your shoulders. You're gonna keep that ball at your chest height, bend your knees. So your seat, the goal is to get as close to knee height as possible. Now because we all have different flexibility, different ranges of motion, this might not be the height that you can come down to or how low you can go, but I want you to go however low you can. Every time you see me, you'll be able to work and get a little lower with that flexibility. All right. So this might look simple like the other stuff, right? But I'm sweating because my quads are holding my body in this bent position. Now I'm gonna add a little cardio, just pulling the ball. So I'm adding a little bit of extra to kind of get my heart rate up, to get my quads to burn like a sprint, right? That's what a sprinter does. They go as fast and as hard as they can to the very, very last second. All right. Now I have 30 seconds, little twists. Now this is very important that you're only moving the rib cage. Rib cage, rib cage, rib cage, rib cage, rib cage. Abs, obliques. Now listen up. If you're feeling tired, if you're feeling smoked, shake it out for a second. Meet me right back here. Shake, 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 shake. But I want the goal to be that you are not going to come out of this. Take a nice deep breath. Now, I always have cherries on top of my pie. Come on down. That ball's going to your inner thighs. What I want you to be very careful of is that you make sure that your knees are either 2 inches apart or hips width apart. You can use the ball too if you want to. We call this our thigh dancing. If you have been to our classes, if you've done Physique with us before, thigh dancing is a staple. So we have 30 seconds. Make sure your hiney, your seat does not touch your heels. Arms overhead. Just shake, 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 shake. Oh my goodness. Now the cool thing about this, you have the last 20 seconds, maybe take a tiny little incline forward. If you're really feeling that heat and you want more, lean back. 10, 9, 8, 7, don't quit on me yet. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh man, if your thighs are not defined and lean by now, I'll see you next time. Take care.